Alright guys, so y'all probably wondering what I've been up to. This is what I've been up to. I'm building an extra large Savage. I use these wheels because they run light and they're big and round, kind of like the older Savage, and that's what I really want it to be more geared towards, even though I've done some things that's going to make it like the new model. Um, you can see I've got the big bore shocks on there. I also put in the covers. I got them on both sides, front and rear, to keep the hinge pins from popping out. This is my hot bodies pipe. I don't know if I'm going to be using this pipe or not. This is the old engine from my 4.6 when I originally got it. I also did a buku clutch in this too. You see the alignment is a little off. This is going to be a Robinson Racing spur gear. The ratio is actually the same as the 4.6 ratio in this. I do have a bigger 52 tooth if I want to compensate for these big wheels that I just hadn't put on yet. As you can see, I use all stainless steel hardware in my setup just to try something a little different. Also, the engine plate is actually not going to fit very well because I'm getting a new engine plate made. It's on the way, and it should move my engine a little bit in better position to line this up better because I want a better fit right here. So yeah, we're working on that. Of course, this is the old air filter that came with the 4.6. I actually have a motor saver on my 4.6 now, so I chose to throw it on the extra large. Now, this transmission is actually a FLM 2-speed transmission, so the whole thing is hardened steel. I changed out all the gears in this, so this will be a 2-speed runner. No reverse yet, but you know, who knows what the future holds. As you can see right here, I have my linkage. This is the linkage I have for my Offner setup. This is the last Offner setup I had. I had 2 bags of it. So one went to the 4.6 and the other went to the extra large. So, you know, that's good. I did go ahead and do the box here. There is a servo. I'll let you hear it so you can hear it. I have a high torque servo on there, waterproof as well. For my steering, I just use a standard servo for my, it is metal by the way, but it's a standard metal. It's not a high torque because you don't really need it up here when it comes to dealing with your engine opening and closing and, you know, engaging the brakes. These things have pretty good brakes on them. Oh, speaking of that, I went ahead and got rid of well, actually not even got rid of, because now when I'm building it, I can kind of make it how I want to. I did the carbon fiber disc brakes in here, and as you see, there is no there's no drive shaft yet, and no drive shaft at all in here. The reason for that is simple, because I have not built my disc yet. My front and rear, you see there's nothing in there and there's nothing in here because I'm still waiting on the mailman. Gotta love it. Back here, you'll see the shocks are the big bore aluminums. I like those. They really work well for me. I went out and got a body for it too. This Savage body is, of course, the Unbreakable, which is pretty cool. Solid orange to keep with the theme of the newer construction, because even though I'm building this one, I am using mostly newer Savage parts from the newer model, the GT6. So I wanted to keep it a little more up to date when it came to things like that. I'm going to put the body on. Oh, and if you notice, I did armor clips on the body. I really like doing it on my bodies so I don't actually lose the clips. Now, obviously, I don't have the back wheels on. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this is kind of a general idea of what this thing's going to look like. The reason I don't have these on yet, again, the mailman. And I actually have a set of your standard hubs that, you know, are on the front, but I wanted to get rid of that bar just like I did on my 4.6. It works really well. So I have some aluminum back pieces coming to make that a little stronger. And it does have the wheel extensions in there. If you can see, it took me, I had to actually order these from, I want to say it was France, I think they came from, but the extensions are in there. They were really hard to find. I'll give you a front look right there. So yeah, this is going to be the new monster, guys. The reason that I'm doing this is because I really enjoy my 4.6. You know, my feelings were kind of hurt when they dropped the extra large. I was like, man, I want an extra large, but I just don't want to pay that money when I have a 4.6. And I was like, yeah, they run into problems with them. People are having some transmission issues. Why not just build my own and build it the way I want it? So this is going to be a grunt monster. Now let's talk about this little 0.28 in here. Now y'all got to know this is just me building it and getting it together. But I don't see myself really stressing this 28 too much. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to do a 32. LRP 32 is the way I think I'm going to go here. Of course, I'm going to keep the back plate with this model and do the roto start. I'm going to go with the 4.1. I'm going to go with the newer version. Now, I still have another Nova Rossi carb that I can put on it, but we'll see. We'll see. I got a couple of other carbs that'll fit it as well. A little bale carb will fit it. And honestly, it's not the greatest, but even the new LRP carb is actually somewhat decent. And, you know, you can run with it with no problem. So actually, I've gone ahead and put a brain in this too. It actually hooks to my radio. My Spectrum radio is connected, so that's already done. I'm just kind of giving you guys a quick look because I know I've been kind of quiet lately and you're probably like, what is this guy doing? He's made all these videos and then all of a sudden he stops. Well, I'm not really stopping. I'm kind of in the workshop and I'm building because this is going to be the new entourage of videos coming out. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know that I'm still enjoying my RC. Even when it's cold and nasty outside, I can still find a way to have a good time because I love wrenching. All right, guys, enjoy your RC. I'll see you soon.